We trained vigorously in VR to play tennis for the past few weeks, and now we're playing it for the first time in real life. Let's see if it taught us anything. So what do you know about tennis so far?
I don't know much about tennis at all.
I know there's a ball and a racket.
I know there's something with the word kiss in it, if I'm correctly.
To be frank, our tennis expertise is almost non-existent. We're complete tennis noobs, but tennis seems fun, so this got us thinking. Can virtual reality replace traditional training and teach us some real tennis skills? For 2 weeks, we're putting this to the test, training exclusively in VR, and then we'll go to a real tennis court to test our skills. We'll be using the first tennis simulator developed for VR, first-person tennis. Big thanks to the developers for sponsoring this journey. This simulator focuses heavily on realistic physics, so it can be used as a reference point for even the most demanding tennis players. You can face professional tennis players in single player or play against real players in multiplayer matches.
Okay, we're gonna play our first game in first-person tennis. We'll do a multiplayer immediately. Oh, we get to design an avatar. All right. Maybe I should go for a meal and surprise Cherry. The best. See.
Alright, I'm also ready.
Oh, sorry. I'm not ready. Hey, can you hear me? Why are you male?
You don't think I'm sexy?
I don't know what to think of this. It's so funny because you're on your knees. Your character is way too tall for you. You're way too small. It's pretty accurate.
Shut up. Okay, let's get started. From what I know, people usually surf like this, so. Oh! I'm moving automatically for some reason.
Oh! Are we gonna...
Oh.
I'm moving as well.
Magical hand.
What?
Second serve.
Oh my god!
Well, Cas, if the real life matches are like this, I'm definitely in for it. Oh, I got it! I got
we
it!
switched places.
So fluffy! Did you see that?
No, I didn't
Yes.
look at my ball.
Be prepared. Hiya! Pa!
Second serve. Second serve.
No!
Oh wow.
No!
Whoa!
Oh my... It went...
Bad.
The game showed no mercy. We fumbled, missed shots, and perhaps learned more about our lack of coordination than tennis. The game is hard probably because it's so heavily focused on physics. However, with every mistake, we started to learn, thanks to the rather stern referee who scolds at you whenever you do something wrong.
Four. Out. Second serve. Out. Four.
Yeah, she's not relaxed. She's feeling the pressure.
At the beginning, I didn't really know which way to serve, how it went, how many serves someone gets before you win a round.
Stuff like the point system and where we were supposed to stand, the basic rules we learned. But actually hitting the ball back and forth, that didn't really happen. So we went to see what we could do to improve our game. We sought assistance from Hello Real, who makes VR adapters like this racket one. What they do is you put your controllers in them and it will simulate the weight of a real racket. Plus the handles feel like a real racket handle. First-person tennis supports these adapters natively, so in-game you can select which adapter you have and it will automatically adjust the virtual racket to match that of your real adapter. And it feels magically accurate. Yeah, don't be like me and read the instructions on how to actually mount the controller, because a controller flying away should not happen. It took a bit to get used to, but soon we felt the difference. It made the game easier and improved our skills in game, especially while serving. At some point we also found out that there are different difficulty settings, like there's an arcade mode that's on by default, but that also has auto aim, so it helps you hit the ball. That doesn't really give us a good practice for real skills, so we went for the most authentic settings, simulation and manual walking for example, basically everything on manual. After all, we are trying to train for a real match. However, we encountered that having a small play area limits what we can actually practice.
You're going to... I actually hit my lamp and almost destroyed it. So yeah, that was kind of a shock. And the lamp didn't break. But it was kind of scary though, and because of that I was a little bit afraid to, you know, hit hard and everything.
Yeah, she got too scared to practice her serves from then on and started doing underhand ones. I also found because we didn't have the space to really move around, I wasn't sure how much we could learn about anticipating where the ball would hit. If you have a bigger space, I think you will be able to learn this much better. But as the days passed, we witnessed improvement. The serves became sharper and the back and forth hits lasted longer. I even learned that that's called a rally.
Whoa, baby! There we go. No.
Out. 50 love.
God, no.
After that, we felt prepped and confident. We were all set to test our mettle in a real match. But Mother Nature had other plans. Rain. And the tennis court cancelled our appointment.
So that's something that will never happen in VR, because you can always go. So that was something like reality check, hello. But yeah, so we weren't able to play tennis straight away, and we had to postpone it for a week.
So I reserved for an indoor court now because, let's be honest, the Dutch weather is unpredictable. Meanwhile, we practiced more, and interestingly, we realized, maybe a little bit too late, that we should probably pick a court type in-game that matches that of a real court, because balls react differently on different floor types. Which may be logical to some of you, but I never thought of it before trying out the game. I realized this by accident because I saw that there are different court types and different difficulties that belong to it in-game.
Cas and I are gonna play a real match. But yeah, babe, you're going down.
I'm going down. No way.
Let's go.
Am I beginning serving?
You can start.
You know how to work,
Okay.
right? Yeah, behind this line. See, we learned something. I'm going to that way. How? Wow, at least I hit it.
Our first few serves and rallies were rocky. We had to get used to the real environment. But gradually we realized how much we have learned. We understood the rules, the scoring system, and the nuances of different court types and their impact on ball movements. The way the racket's grip influenced the ball's trajectory, the force needed for each hit, and the correct stance to guide the ball all became clear. Transferring these skills from VR to the actual court, that is remarkable.
Not the cameras! Oh! Cas, you're in danger for everything.
But actually hitting the ball and rallying consistently was still a challenge. This is likely caused by our home spatial constraints limiting our range of motion. Hitting the lamp or the wall at times made us very aware that making big movements is probably not smart, unless I wanted to break my house. I think if we had more space, we could have learned more. First-person tennis offers an authentic tennis experience. However, it leans towards those already familiar with tennis. I mean, we learned a lot, but I think we would have learned faster if there were tutorials that teach you the basics. It would be fun if the developer decides to add that. Still, as you could see, this venture underscored VR's immense potential as a learning tool. And while we're not tennis experts yet, we're certainly better than when we started. And the journey, absolutely awesome. I thought it was fun to hear that Chary used to not like tennis because he played once with her dad.
He tried to teach my sister and I was really bad. So that's the only memory I had from tennis, and I haven't tried playing tennis after that. So that's so weird, but because of that I thought I'm not gonna like it. Turns out I did like it, and I definitely think I will play again with Cas.
Your thoughts on VR for skill acquisition and any challenges you would like us to undertake next? Share your thoughts below. And if you want to venture into the virtual tennis court, the game is available on Steam and Quest stores for only $23. You'll find the link in the description. If you enjoyed this, like this video and subscribe if you want more. Join us beyond reality.
I have balls in my pants. She got
Babe, I have
balls in my pants. And she has balls in my pants.